initiative was unique because firstly, I took a holistic approach addressing several aspects of climate adaptation at once, such as efficient irrigation, drought-resistant livestock breeds, and community education. I also believe it is unique because it demonstrated a strong commitment to inclusivity, involving stakeholders from different sectors and backgrounds in its planning and execution. I engage different community groups in the process of decision making, ensuring that the initiative were relevant and sustainable. This initiative has a replicable model, providing a blueprint for the other communities facing similar challenges. I developed a pilot prototype, tested it on a small scale, and scaled it up later on the whole community, which allowed us to learn and improve as we went along. As I implemented this project, I iterated on our approach based on the feedback from the community. For example, when I discovered that the drip irrigation system I initially proposed didn't work well with other certain types of soil, there were some adjustments that they were made. We adapted systems that work better on those areas. I also find out some community members were resistant to changing their traditional farming methods. So we worked with the community leaders and elders to help explain the benefits of climate smart practices. We were promoting and how they would ultimately improve crop yields and reduce water usage. This process of iteration allowed us to refine the approach and ensure the project is having a maximum impact possible. On another note, we are thrilled that our project won the Best Community Environmental Project Award. Question 2. Our project is sustainable financially, it is sustainable environmentally, and also sustainable socially. So the long-term sustainability of this project looks like a community that is better equipped to cope with the effects of climate change with improved crop yields, more resilient livestock, and a greater understanding of the importance of water conservation and also the environmental stewardship. Our project is scalable. The practices we implemented can be replicated in other communities facing the similar challenges. We have documented our approach and results in a way that can be easily shared with the other communities and organizations, and we have established relationships with local government agencies and other NGOs that are on the ground so that they can help us scale up our efforts. So our success looks like we will be having more environmentally conscious community with a greater understanding of the importance of water conservation and climate adaptation. Also, we will have an increased crop yields and improved food security for the community. There will be reduced water usage now and improved water conservation practices by the community members. There will be improved resilience to the effects of the climate change like drought. Moreover, we'll have a community-driven and a community-owned initiative that continues to drive even after the completion of the project. Lastly, not to leave out the increase of the income and profitability for farmers, leading to better livelihoods and economic stability. The impact of our pilot implementation on the community was very significant. This project effectively engaged the community in its implementations, fostering a sense of ownership and responsibility. By introducing these water-conserving measures such as rainwater harvesting and grey-water recycling, we were able to reduce the water usage by at least 50%. These saved some resources and money and allowed the community members to use their stored water more effectively for their agricultural needs, especially those families that were able to start their backyard gardens. The pilot implementation directly supported the humanitarian efforts of my national society because food security and livelihoods are now improved. There were deployment of early warning systems and weather forecasting tools to improve drought preparedness and response. I believe this initiative supported the organization because there is now reduced vulnerability to climate change and environmental issues. The community is becoming more resilient and other communities are learning from the initiatives. In addition to that, my pilot implementation helped in expansion of water storage and development of new drought-resistant crops and other plant varieties. Also, it promoted adaptation of sustainable consumption and production practices. By these, we have built resilience and capacity within the community, which can help prevent future humanitarian crises and partnering with other local organizations with my national society. We're strengthening community networks and fostering cooperation, which has improved the delivery of humanitarian aid and services.